Hi there, let's review Cram.com as a language learning tool in this video. What is Cram.com? Well, it's a website that allows you to make flashcards. And what are flashcards? Well, here is one. As you can see, there's one word on the one side of the card and another one on the other side. You can buy many online. There are many available for sale for all kinds of languages, but Cram.com, it's a website that will allow you to make your own ones online. You can learn any language with these flashcards. It's a method that works in every language. You just get the flashcard and wonder, well, what does this word mean? And then you flip the card to see if you're right. So we're going to take a tour of the website and then see the pros and cons. How do you make your own flashcards? Well, you go to cram.com. That's cram here.com, and then you make an account. You can easily make an account. Just give your email address and a password, and that's it. And then you sign in. You can sign up via this button here. So you just sign in, and then you enter the magical world of cram.com. You'll get to a new screen, and you can see, or you will be able to see, that I already have a few sets, which will appear in just a bit. Here I already have a few sets, and here we're going to create a new set of flashcards. You can give it a title, like say Dutch nouns. If you have a lot of difficulties with Dutch nouns, you can just fill it in there. You can even make a description, but that's not necessary. That's just for you to find it. You can decide to make it private or public as you wish. And to add a new card, you would first choose, well, what do we write on the first card? Well, this one, book, and book. And it's very easy to navigate. You just click on tabs, and then a new flashcard will be created. Here, the auto and car. That's it. You can choose a language here, which is very useful, because then the Cram.com will know which language it is, and it will be able to pronounce the words, as we'll see in just a bit. We'll click English. And also, if there are some special symbols, as you can see here, in Dutch, if you need one of those, you will be able to type them. And if you choose, say, Chinese, then, well, you will need to go to FAQ. But let's go to one that's a little more easy. Maybe the Russian ones. Yeah, here you get a Russian keyboard to type in the words. So that's it. That's how you can simply create flashcards. Don't forget to update them, or to create a set here. If you already made a set, you can update it here. How do you choose which words to fill in here? Well, these need to be the words that you have difficulties with. You can use let's switch that back to Dutch here. If not, it will try to read it in Russian. That's not the purpose. But what do you choose here to write, or how do you write it? Well, you can write the translation, so het boek, that's in Dutch, book in English. But you can also, for example, if you have difficulties with the articles, if you're learning a language in which the articles are complicated, then you can just remove the book here, and then you can just put het here. Then you will just be testing your articles. You can do the same for conjugations. If you have difficulties with conjugations, you can input them. Or antonyms, like fast and slow. And you can even add pictures here. You can click on the pictures, and then you can upload an image from your computer if this helps you. As I said, you can choose to access public sets, so other people have made sets before you. You can check them. You can look for them. For example, if you want to learn Dutch nouns, let's see if there is something. There you go, Dutch nouns made by an anonymous person, and then you can click here and see the Dutch nouns. And there are many. You see the amount of flashcards there are. However, these flashcards may not be perfect and they may not be suited for you. So these are the cards. You can print them if you want, if you think this is really useful, a useful set of flashcards. You can print them, you can clone them, you can make it your own. So you clone them and then you can change the set. And as I said, you can read it out here. If you click here, then a voice will read your word you wrote here. All right. So how do you learn with the flashcards? Cram.com offers many ways to learn the flashcards. You can simply see them here on the first page. So you can click on the press or press the spacebar to begin, and then you can see, well, rate. Oh, what is rate in Dutch? Really hard. So let's click to flip it, and then you will see, rate is het percentage in Dutch. Interesting. If you put the translation, if you want to do the translation the other way around, you just put here front first, you flip it, and then you will see only the front or the back side. All right, or you can choose to see both sides. There you go. You can shuffle them, and then you will have a random one collection set. Oh, how do we say that in Dutch? Then you can read it or let it be read. And that's the one in English. I don't know if the person indicated that the sound needed to be there, but maybe not. De verzameling, let's try it again. Nope. Oh, he did put the verzameling. So then you know, de verzameling, the collection. You can memorize here. And here you can start, and it's a bit the same principle, but you will have to tell Cram.com if you were wrong or if you were right. Let's try it out here. Het percentage, what does it mean? Well, it means the percentage. Then you see the answer, or well, rate. Apparently I was wrong. In my best language I was wrong, but okay, it's also a way to translate it. Het verslag, what does it mean? You see the answer. The account, oh, I got it right. De rekening, see the answer. Account, I got it right, and so on and so on. Here again you can shuffle and alphabetize the words, which will put it in the ABC. So the A will be first. You can also use Cram mode. This is the standard mode, how to memorize, but the Cram mode will eliminate the words that you got right after a few rounds. So if you press a number of times on this word I knew, then Cram.com will filter this word. It's very easy to navigate. You just press spacebar or you just click and so on and so on. So that's how to memorize the words. Let's go to the test now. This test will be again on the same set that we clicked on here, the Dutch nouns, which was created quite a while ago, in 2009. And here there are many ways how to test yourself. You can choose a matching letter. So for example, not. What does it mean? Is it de bloem, de greep, de hulp, de knoop, het schaap, de groep? Then you can choose a matching letter. Oh, it matches with D. And that's the knoop, that's the not. And then you will get your test results. So I'm done with the answer. And there you go. Then you will see, okay, it is correct. The not was the knoop. And then the oven, you will see which ones were correct. My score was unfortunately only 5%, which isn't much. You can also do a written test. So make a new test. How do you write news in English? And I already gave it away. So let's write it in. News. Here you will have to pay attention though if you write an article in front or new articles in front. So you will have to pay attention to that. And here you can see when grading, ignore the cases, the punctuation, if you have a space or not, or spaces, dots, things in parentheses, they will be left out. So let's see if I got this one question right. Well, look at that. Is it news? It's HUT news. Apparently, I didn't make the new test yet. So if I make the new test, then the HUT would have been right. So I got 0 out of 20, which isn't that much. All right, but so you get a little bit a grip on how it works with these tests. And the website is a little bit slow for making the test. And again here, you can make it again. You can also choose to show the front card or the back of the card, which needs to be given the translation of. All right, so one of the most fun things of Cram.com for me is the games. So there we are. This one on the right I haven't really tried. This one is really great because it's a game. You play the game and you can pick a set you want to play, and then whoop, this was what you get. For example, and you have to match the words on the left with the words on the right. So for example, HUT pistol, that's the handgun, but let's say and there you go, then you get a score of 100 points, which is pretty useless, but if you like to play games, this is really fun. So the list will mean the list. Let's try to give the wrong answer. Request, whoops, and then you go, there you go, you got it blocked. And you can even try to make more points by adding blocks or adding up the colors. De ziekte, de mooi, de advertentie. Let's see here. There you go, and then you get 300 extra points. So this is a really fun way to learn the language, and that concludes our tour of Cram.com. One last thing to add, you can always compete with fellow friends to get the biggest high scores. You can make it a little competitive to use this game. Let's see what the advantages and disadvantages are. Well, Cram.com is fun. It's for free. You get sometimes ads, but you can just click away. It's adaptable. You can focus on on the words that you want to use, and it's excellent for studying vocabulary. I would give a tip here: try to learn, say, 5 minutes a day or 10 minutes a day, and it would be really great. One of the disadvantages is that it takes some time to create the cards and to remove the cards once you know the cards or the translation of the cards. And another minus point is that some people argue that it's better not to translate words, because then your brain will be thinking in 2 different languages. But okay, all in all, it's an excellent tool to learn any languages you want. All right, if you want me to review another website, feel free to write it in the comments, and who knows, it may be the next video.